Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and today I'm going to be doing a pick a card all revolving around the full moon in Aquarius. Before I get into what the full moon is, what energy is it bringing to us this time around, I do have pink quartz as option 1, I do have the Peacock ore as option 2, and I do have Celestite as option 3. I believe that's how you say it, but if not, someone's going to tell me in the comments down below. Like always, all my information is down in the description box below. The timestamps will be pinned in the comments section. If you do not wish to hear anything about the full moon, you can definitely, choose your option and fast forward to your selected option. But those of you who do want to hear about the full moon, we're going to talk about it a little bit, and that should give you time to pick which one you feel drawn to. So the full moon in Aquarius, it's in a fixed air sign. And what is Aquarius? Aquarius is, just to touch a little bit about the Aquarius energy, is all about the visionary rebel. It's all about the humanitarian. It's a very detached, very cerebral energy. It uses its intellect to understand and process their emotions. Also, it's in opposition to Venus and Mars, so it's gonna pull out truths that you weren't expecting to realize. It's gonna burst your bubble. It's gonna bring to light an illusion that was holding you back. Okay. There's also again, there's conflicts with love, again, because it's in opposition to Venus right now. There's conflicts with relationships, with love, with our social lives. Certain things will be brought up to light in regards to those topics. Mars is here, so it's going to get very heated. Okay, watch your temper, watch your anger. There's also this energy of, like, if you're feeling like you're gonna be dragged through the mud, or you're being dragged through the mud, just know that this is all for your personal growth and to help you heal. It's opening up your sense of self. It's kind of like being cracked open is kind of what I'm feeling here. It's also helping you see the bigger picture, okay, and to separate yourself from your ego and let go of the pride, because again, Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. So we're being asked to detach from our pride and our ego in order for us to get the big picture in something, right? Let our emotions detach from our emotions here, because Spirit is saying, we are ready to see what's lurking behind the pretty facade. Again, there's this energy of, like, illusions are going to be revealed, bursting of the bubble of something. Also, it's a good time to, right now, your relationships are going to be very, very much be put in the spotlight. So what this means is either you're going to cut ties with people because, again, something's going to come out. Maybe someone is creating drama. Maybe someone is gossiping. And I'm getting kind of like this, what Spirit is showing me is scissors. So someone is either going to we're going to cut someone in our relationships, or we're going to deepen the relationships. Either or is going to go either way. Again, you are many of you, so it's going to play up differently for everyone. So with that being said, it's a good time for releasing. It is a full moon. Use candle magic, set your intentions of what you want to release. It's a good time to embrace your uniqueness, your authenticity, to follow your own rhythm, your own path here, and also all about forgetting about ourselves for a little bit and doing things for the highest good of others and not so much about ourselves, right? So let's get started with option 1. Let's see what this full moon is going to bring you. Remember that these energies could be with you up to 2 weeks after today, or depending where you are, the full moon was yesterday or tomorrow. So let's see. Pink quartz, a lot of self-love, a lot of relationships, okay, a lot of healing as well. I am getting universal love. Someone needs to back off. I don't know what this is, but I'm hearing you need to back off. Either you're meddling in someone else's business, or someone else is meddling in your business. And I'm getting this person needs to chill, take a step back, okay? Because I feel like you weren't aware of this, but now it's coming to your realization. And Spirit is all I heard was back off. So I don't know if you need to back off or someone around you. You need to set firmer boundaries. There's a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of people meddling in your things, and Spirit is saying, really ask yourself, where do you need to establish boundaries at this time, especially in relationships, friendships. This could be colleagues, neighbors, protection. You need to protect yourself, and you're being protected at this time. Again, going back to that channeled information, someone is meddling in your business and they're not supposed to. So be careful with that. Make sure you are protecting yourself, and just know that you're also being protected. Okay. I also feel like this full moon is gonna be a very, very harsh on your energy. I feel like you might feel it the most intense. Okay. But again, especially 2 and 4, to me it's 6. 6 is all about family, harmony. So, maybe you need to set boundaries with family members, with people that you love and care. But sometimes, family can overstep sometimes. And I feel like, you're being called to set that boundary there, or to draw the line in some way. And it feels like you might feel a little bit hesitant to do so, but spirit is saying, no feeling hesitation. If you need to draw the line or set boundaries, know that you are protected when you do that. Make sure that you come from a place of love and harmony, not in a harsh way, of course, right? Believe. So this full moon is going to actually allow you to believe in yourself, believe in your goals, believe in your dreams. Okay. Get the bigger picture. You're going to allow to see something from a higher perspective. And we did talk about this in the what this full moon energy is going to bring in. If you skipped that, I would suggest you go back and listen to it, because I did mention that in order for us to get the bigger picture here, we're going to have to let go of our ego and our pride. Okay, so, but this full moon is going to allow us to see something. And for some of you, it's that allow you to see that you need to set boundaries with people that you love, and you're not a bad person for doing so. Okay. Relax and hold. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Number 26. Okay, so you're in this moment of darkness at this time. Let me pull all the other cards, and then we have dance with life, go with the flow, do something different, believe in yourself, have fun. Okay, because I feel like there's a restriction in some way. Either you restrict yourself, or someone restricts you, but you're being called to step in and do something about your circumstances at this time. And I love the fact we do have a full moon here, but again, it's covered halfway, so we're not seeing the big picture of something. And I feel like once you get that big picture that the full moon is going to provide for you, you're going to get the sense of like, I believe in myself, I have self-confidence, I know what I want to do, and I'm going after it. Okay. And you might have felt this period, this time of darkness, and maybe you're still on it. Okay, maybe you're still in this moment of darkness right now, but just know that the light is coming in for you. Surrender to miracle. Something big is happening. Have fun, right? The dolphins are all about fun, having fun. Be open, allow things to come to you. A lot of feminine energy here, so be receptive. The Lovers, relationships. Like I said, this is all about setting boundaries with relationships, even with the partner if you need to. Don't be afraid to do so. Have more fun. Bring in that fun energy. Be unique. Be yourself. This full moon is really allowing us, especially for this group, is allowing you to really express yourself in a creative way. And I feel like once you do that, it's kind of like you're going to have this aha moment of like, oh, I get it now. I know where I'm supposed to be going, or I see where I'm going. Okay? It's kind of like you have a realization of some sort here. It's an epiphany. And then calm amid chaos. So again, this is number 32. 5, the 5 is a number that not everybody likes because it's energy shift. With energy shift comes the feeling of feeling discomfort. So a feeling unsure. And this goes hand in hand with this one, right? You can't really see that. So let me move this. So just know that maybe if you were in a chaotic situation before or during this full moon, something chaotic happens with your loved ones, with your relationships. Just know that the calm is coming, okay? The storm will settle, kind of thing here. It's what I'm feeling, the energy here is time for upheaval and great change. It's time to to tune into that inner voice. What do you want to do? What brings you happiness? It's time for you to dance with life, to go with the flow, okay? Even if it's chaotic for a time, just go with it. Spirit is saying, yes, you will continue a little bit still in this moment of darkness. That's why it says hold of darkness, because you're still in that kind of cocoon stage here. And Spirit is saying, it's okay, but you need to trust and follow your inner compass at this time. Check in with your inner wisdom and then go on that direction. Where are you feeling the call? Where are you feeling the pull? When this view, this big picture reveal itself, where is it calling you to go? And go in that direction and know that you are protected and you're not alone, and expect miracles to come your way. But you need to commit. Also, the Lovers is all about that choice between your heart and your mind, right? So really, you need to follow your heart at this time. Remain flexible, remain adaptable. There's going to be a lot of wild moments with that Storm card there. It's kind of like you're in search of the feeling of home. Okay, you're in search. See, the woman up there is looking kind of like, okay, where do I need to go? What seems like home? What feels like home to me? And Spirit is saying that search is going to continue a little bit more, a little bit longer. But you're going to find it. And you also have to remember that home is always inwards. If you feel at home within yourself, you will feel at home everywhere else. Right now it feels like maybe you have no home, like there's nobody, there's no land, right? You're flying in midair. But Spirit is saying, trust that you will make it. They might feel like there's no land in sight, but you're going to be okay as long as you listen to your intuition. I'm kind of hearing Dory just keep swimming. Yeah, because you're out in search of something, and Spirit is saying you're still in that search. That is not coming to an end right now. Like, you're not wrapping that up right now. You're still gonna be navigating through that, but just know that it's gonna happen, and you're gonna get to safe land as long as you follow the inner compass, you follow your heart, and just believe in yourself and believe where you are going. At this time, you're being encouraged to have a lot of courage. Wow, that sounded redundant. You have to have absolute trust. If you wanted an answer, Spirit is saying yes, yes to something. Okay, yes with exclamation point. There's something going on here where you're gonna have to leap from known waters into unknown waters, kind of like the dolphin, right? You're jumping into something that's unknown, and people around you may be telling you what you're doing is crazy, what you're doing is not logical. Why are you leaving what's familiar and known into something that you're not sure of? And Spirit is saying they're gonna think you're crazy for doing this, but Spirit is saying that's okay. Follow your inner drum. It's kind of like this. I'm kind of getting like this. I'm fearing for my life. Like, it's a big step that I'm taking right now. But Spirit is saying, do not let fear hold you back. You know, life is wild, but also is very wise. Spirit is giving me like this image of like a train, and all I hear is all aboard, and then the choo-choo train thing. So I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, your time is coming. Either you take the jump or not. It's up to you. And don't let other people tell you. And that's why I'm feeling like you're gonna have to put some people in their place and be like, this is my life and this is what I'm doing, drawing the line there. Follow that intuition. But Spirit is saying, by you following your heart and your intuitive feelings, yes, it's going to look like you've lost your mind completely. But at the same time, Spirit is saying you are going to be completely free. Some of you are going to be doing something creative, writing, painting. I'm getting sculpting. You might be seeing a lot of 111s. Spirit is saying you have to ride this train with just your believing that you're going to be okay and that you are protected. Just follow your passions and your dreams. What you need will come to you. It's time for you to participate in the flow of life. There's so much calling for you. There's so much things that are calling to you. It's time for you to take that leap. That is what this full moon is going to bring you. And now I'm going to move to option 2. So for those of you who picked option 2, you picked the Peacock. So you're being asked to shine your own light, shine your individuality. You know, why don't feel bad for being different. Don't try to be like everyone else. Okay? Don't cover yourself up. Don't cover your uniqueness. Let your light shine. There you go. Let shine. So I'm guessing some of you are holding back. You have to let yourself shine. I'm kind of feeling like a redirection. This full moon there's gonna be a redirection. Things are turning upside down. That's the energy that I'm getting for you guys. So let's see. Acceptance. Wow, this is beautiful. Accepting who you are, accepting who everyone else is also, right? Not holding grudges, resentment against other people, allowing people to be who they are, and at the same time allowing yourself to be who you are. Okay? Even if people don't accept you, that is okay. Accept that. Accept the fact. Tell yourself it's okay if people don't accept me for who I am. I accept myself, and that is enough. Okay? Mystery. Ooh, this full moon is going to be full of mystery for you. So things might be very foggy, okay? Very unclear to you. There's this spark that's going to happen between you and someone else, maybe. Okay? Not for all of you. Again, it's going to be different for everyone. You're going to be overcoming obstacles. That is beautiful. What the obstacle is, it's a mystery. Or maybe you're already currently dealing with an obstacle. Spirit is saying you're going to overcome it. Follow the rhythm of your own drum. Yes. So what I was saying, very much in tune with this Aquarius energy. Be yourself. Don't try to fit in. Don't dim your light for anybody else. You know, accept yourself with everything that you are. And honor your own cycles, right? Know when it's time to take action and know when it's time to detach. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. You're creating a new world for yourself. And that's why it's a mystery, because it's going to look different for everyone out. For every single one of you, you're creating a different world than the other person next to you, right? What you want in your world is different than what your neighbor wants, than what your brother wants, and what your sister wants, than what your parents want, for that matter. You know? But you're creating something, and I feel like this full moon is going to allow you to take some time for yourself. I feel like you're going to be able to connect with other like-minded individuals. I feel like this is going to be a time for you to really sit down and see what you want. We have non-action. Yeah, so not taking action with this full moon is more of an internal thing. Of knowing what song is your heart playing, right? What is it? Metaphorically speaking, is it country? Is it hip hop? Is it jazz? Like what kind of rhythm do you have in your body? And how can you best dance to that rhythm? We do have the Crone, which is the strength card in this deck. So again, at this time, you're actually being called to tame your inner demons, to show compassion to yourself and to others. Remember, we catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. So be kind, show compassion, tap into that inner wisdom. Patience is a big one with the Strength card. What drives you? What motivates you? What are your passions? What is it that you truly want? Because with the Strength card, it's also about lust and desire and taming those aspects of ourselves, right? So what is it that your soul yearns for? And again, it's not about taking action. It's about connecting to that inner truth and just being aware of it and accepting, like, I want this. My parents may not want that for me, but I want this. My husband, my wife may not want this for me, but I want it and I'm going after it, right? This, with acceptance, it's a beautiful thing. It takes away the power of that which is holding you back. And then we have number 38, a tempting offer has a high price. Again, someone might come, again, reach out to you, telling you like, hey, I want to offer you this. And it's so interesting because this came up in the channeled information for Instagram yesterday. If you don't follow me there, you should, because I post randomly channeled information that just comes through at the moment. And Instagram is easier to just like post in IGTV. I think that's what it's called. IGTV, yes. And so the same message is repeating itself here of like, you know, there's this person that is reaching out to you, giving you this offer, and at hindsight, it's not good for you. That's all I'm hearing. It's not good for you because they're putting a pretty facade here. They're putting something that's so beautiful and so tempting. And Spirit is saying, if you really take the time to sit with yourself and you're not letting yourself get carried away by your ego, by your desires, by your impulses, and you actually take time to not take action and accept it just like this, and being like, yes, I want it. Spirit is saying, if you really take the time to be still and focus on yourself and turn inwards, you will see that the offer that is being made is not in alignment with who you are. Because what this person wants to birth, what this person wants to bring for their new world is not in alignment with what you want to bring into your world. And that is what a spirit wants you to know. So if someone comes in and offers you something, be careful, because what's at risk here, what you are sacrificing with taking this offer, is your authenticity, is putting yourself last. It's not honoring yourself and not honoring your own cycles and your own rhythm. Yes, you might be in a difficult situation and you might be like, I really feel like I need to take this, especially if there's financial rewards attached to this, right? It's like, I help you, you help me kind of situation. But Spirit is saying, what are you really paying? What are you really getting out of it too? Just really think things through. And if it is in alignment with you, then perfect, take it. But I honestly feel like Spirit is saying, just really, it's very important for you to really sit down and assess, what is your soul telling you at this time about this offer? And this doesn't have to be someone. It could be something that you see on the news, or that you see on TV, on ads, or on a store. And there's like this special offer on something. And the Spirit is saying, really take a moment and be like, is this in alignment with where I want to be, where I want to go, or who I am? If it's not, you're being asked to walk away from that, okay? And honor yourself. The crone energy is someone who is very wise, but all the answers are within. And I feel like for some of you, this is a repetitive cycle. You've been there before, so be careful. For some of you, I'm hearing this is someone who is very dominating, a person like an ex-lover or something that comes back. You're being asked to look at something very carefully, whether this is a person or a situation, okay? At the surface, it looks really pretty and it looks like a really good offer or a really good person. But if you really look deep, it will devour you. It'll be hard for you to escape unharmed. Okay, and I feel like this is unharmed on a soul level. Don't think like this is, this is someone who's also feeding off your energy, so be very careful. I'm trying to see if I can get anything else here. I'm getting also like this person feels entitled. Entitled to money, entitled to fame, entitled to attention, but is unable to create their own. The person who is coming to you. They want you to treat them like royalty. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. I don't know who this person is, but yeah, it doesn't feel good. So just be careful, Like if you don't help them, they become very angry. Just be careful because it feels like they're using you to get something for them. Okay, so be careful. Again, be careful whose rhythm are you following? Are you following their agenda, their rhythm, or is it yours? Is it which one are you going to honor? And it might be hard for some of you to avoid this person because this is kind of like, like a big boulder there in the way. So this is someone who maybe is hard to avoid or hard to say no to. But Spirit is saying, be very careful. Because whatever this situation is very demanding and consuming. Just observe and learn. Yeah, because they want to take some. I'm hearing someone wants to take something. So I don't know. Just be careful, you guys. I mean, it's nothing to be afraid of anything. I'm not telling you guys to be afraid. It just feels like there might be someone around you who is like kind of like a vampire, an energetic vampire that's just kind of like, just don't, just observe and learn. That's what I'm hearing. Observe and learn. Maybe you're seeing someone interact with someone like that. Yeah, Spirit is saying, yeah, even if this offer comes through, but if you in your heart feel like I don't have the energy for it or it's not the right time, don't feel bad for saying that. Don't feel bad for saying no. No, I can't do that right now. No, this is not in alignment with me anymore. Don't there's no need for you to push yourself. Trust in your cycles. Be respectful of yourself. I am hearing. Respect your body, your mind, and your soul. Because if you don't, this is all just going to give you a bunch of anxiety for the fear of missing out. And Spirit is saying, no, if it's not in alignment with you, there should be no fear of missing out here. What's truly yours will never pass you by, okay? Be careful with that energetic exchange that is coming up very strongly with this person. So that is what I have for you guys, and now I'm going to move to option 3. So for those of you who picked option 3, you picked Celestite. I believe that's what it's called. So you might be very connected at this time with your angels, or your angels may be around you a lot. You may be seeing a lot of 444, specifically 44 is what's coming up. Not even 444, it's 44. You may be seeing that number everywhere, in your receipts, in the clock. Just there's a lot of reassurance because they're saying there's a big wave about to hit you. So it doesn't feel bad. It just feels like something is going to blindside you right now. And they just want you to know that, hey, we're here with you. You're not navigating this by yourself. I'm also seeing, okay, you guys need to stick with me with what I'm about to say. They're showing me, I'm not gonna say what I'm seeing. I'm just gonna try to describe the message of it. Someone's handling someone else's head in a silver platter. So maybe someone close to you, a dear friend, someone you know, someone you're very close to, is gonna put somebody on a silver platter. What I mean by that is that they had, let's say, it's like you have 3 friends and 2 of your friends fight and you didn't know something about friend A. So friend B comes because friend B got in a fight with friend A and rats out friend A and says like, oh, did you know that this person said this about you? And so there's a lot of drama, a lot of rumors going on with people who chose number 3. It kind of feels like this person is kind of like, I am more power. There's kind of like a dynamic with power play here. So just, when this person comes to you with rumors about someone else, just don't give into that. Just observe that friend as well, and decide whether you want to cut that friend or not. Because Spirit is saying if they did that to other people, that says a lot about what they could do if they ever get in a fight with you or have a disagreement with you. I don't know why that's coming up, but that was a little harsh, but I feel like it makes perfect sense with the full moon in Aquarius channeled information that came through. If you skip that, I suggest that you go back because we did talk about that a lot of, because it's in opposition to Venus and Mars. So it's a lot of anger, a lot of our social life right now. It's very much, a lot of things are coming into light, a lot of conflicts, especially with relationships. Things could get very heated, so be very careful with that, okay? It feels like a Libra, but I feel like this Libra is gonna laugh. Kind of like when this person brings you this drama, this piece of juicy information, whatever this is, to kind of be like, oh, I have the power over so and so situation or person. It feels like if you're a Libra, I feel like this person is gonna come to you, one of your friends, and be like, oh, look, this person said this and this. It's gonna sell out a friend. That's kind of what I'm hearing. One friend's gonna sell out another friend to you, and it's kind of like, instead of taking action or getting angry, just, I see someone laughing it off. So kind of being like, oh, but do process that and do take, like, save it in your pocket for later on kind of situation thing here. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know why your angels are giving me that, but that's what they gave me. Power. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of power at this time. That's what I said. Someone's coming in, handling you something in a silver platter. And you're going to have the power to decide what you do with that information. And this feels like this information can either damage someone. Kind of like what I'm getting is, and this sounds very drastic, but Spirit is saying detach emotion from it, okay? Because you're trying to get the bigger picture here. You have to look at the person who is bringing that information and realize that they are hurt, and that's why they're doing this. But at the same time, also be aware of their actions, because then you know how this person acts when they are hurt, kind of situation. But the information that they're bringing you is kind of like, it can cause a lot of damage in someone's life if that was to be exposed. And I feel like you're going to be the holder of that, and Spirit is saying it's going to be up to you what you do with that. You're kind of holding the power here. And I love the fact that it's a full moon here. Truth, yeah, I told you there's a truth. I love it when this card comes out to me. When this is one of my favorite decks, actually. the Soul Trees Oracle cards, because usually when I get cards, I assign them things. So this truth card usually tells me as a confirmation, like what you're about to say, what you're channeling is truth. But also, there's a truth coming to you, and you're going to have a lot of power in your hand. And it's up to you what you do with that truth. For some of you, it's going to be about friends. For others of you, it can be about anything else. It's just the truth is being revealed to you, and it's going to be in your power what you choose to do with it. Again, the Tower is number 16. 16 is the Tower in tarot, so it's kind of like a sudden realization, a sudden truth, something you weren't expecting. And I feel like that's what your angels are saying. We've been showing them 444 because we're telling them we're going to be with them. There is a big wave that's about to hit you that you were not expecting. Okay? And it's not a bad thing. Spirit is saying it's not a bad thing. It's not like something, you know, it's just kind of like you're going to see how much power you are holding in this truth. And it's going to be up to you if you wish to decide or what you do with that. You guys, you can't make this shit up. Okay, sorry. Distant thunder. There's something brewing. Again, you're here, you're watching it. Someone comes to you. Something happens, someone comes to you, snaps at you. You know, someone who's just coming and kind of releasing their baggage onto you. And someone's going to reveal something that you weren't aware of, that was holding this person was holding a secret for that other person. And it feels like that's gonna be discovered, and it's gonna put you in a position of power in some way. I don't know what that means, but that's what's coming through. Just let the situation, it's gonna clear, for some of you, this truth is gonna clear the air in something, and you're gonna tap into that personal power. Okay, so there's a truth that's coming to you about something, and it's gonna make you feel very confident and powerful and sure of yourself. But it's interesting because I was saying the Tower card, and the Tower usually is brought down by thunder, and that's what we're seeing here. What you want wants you. Number 16 again, you guys. So some of you may be seeing 16 a lot, okay? 16 and 16. Tower moment. Something that you want is coming to you. Something that you wanted. You wanted truth in regards to something. You were seeking clarity in regards to something. Again, there's an illusion that's going to be popped. Maybe self-delusion in some way. Or maybe someone withheld a truth from you, and now it's coming to you. And that will clear up the air for you. Okay? Share your voice. Okay, another thing here. Some of you have a truth to share. Again, you know, it's going to be up to you. Some of you are going to find out something and you're not sure whether you should share it or not. Others of you, you have something that you need to voice. Stop hiding yourself. You need to express yourself. Some of you don't speak in fear of persecution. And Spirit is saying you have this important message that needs to get out there. So there's a lot of scenarios. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind, you guys. But it feels like Spirit is... Some of you are afraid to speak something because you feel like it's going to cause some type of disruption. Okay? And Spirit is saying... You know, if it's a truth and something and it's going to liberate someone or it's going to help someone, then maybe you should, you know. I'm kind of hearing speak your truth or forever hold your peace. I don't know why that's coming up again, but that's coming up. Let's see your next card. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's a journey and has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So this is a lesson. And it sucks because I picked this stack too. I picked this stack with you guys. So if you guys pick this, do not feel alone. I guess we're all going to be feeling this. But just know that whatever disruption, Tower moment that's coming up for you guys during this full moon in Aquarius, essentially is to help you acknowledge your power and how powerful you are. And there is a truth maybe within yourself that you have been trying to brush under the rug. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, this is a lesson. Maybe you're going to have to speak up in something. And you don't want to because you're in this cave. You're like, I don't want to come out. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to share my power. Maybe you're afraid of maybe being too powerful. Maybe once in your life you were powerful and you were hurt. Maybe someone told you, oh, you know, men don't like women who are strong, or no one likes a know-it-all, or something like that, and you've kept that within you. And I feel like that truth might come out, but it's gonna set you free. For some of you, interesting, we have the 16th twice. Tomorrow is the 16th. So maybe something will be happening tomorrow, Friday, the 16th. Yeah, the 7 of Swords. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? The 7 of Swords is all about deceit and lie, right? What are you holding back? What are you not wanting to share? What are you keeping to yourself? I feel like that's about to come out. And that's where your inner power is. That's where your power lies. And if this person, someone was holding a truth from you, it's about to come out. Okay? Not to put fear. I'm not doing this in the fear. It's just I'm very intrigued. Oh, wow, you guys. Look at this card. We're here. Who's here? Oh, God. Okay, you guys are here. Out trick or treating. 5, energy shift. Things are shifting. We're here. Maybe someone you've been avoiding. Maybe someone you didn't want to talk to. Okay, let me try to channel you guys, because this is, yeah, this is too much. Let me try to see if spirit can give me anything else here. They're saying it's time for you to shine brightly. Step into your true power. Do not hide who you are or what you are. You have to be like, I'm here and this is who I am. And I'm going to share my voice. I'm going to share my truth, even if it creates an upheaval, even if it creates a thunder. Because that is your soul's path. A lot of ancestral energy here backing you up. A very strong female energy coming in for you. It's kind of like what I'm getting with this older female is this: I couldn't speak my truth when I was alive. I always bit my tongue. And she's saying, I don't want you to do that because you're following into that same pattern. And I want you to break from it. It's time for you to recognize your power. That's what she's saying. You have to recognize your power, and that's what Spirit is saying as well. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to listen. Yeah, you have to speak up in a relationship or through writing, through singing, through speaking. Work that throat chakra. Because there's a truth deep within yourself that longs to be expressed at this time. Is this well, give me a second. Just channeling so fast. Okay. That truth that is within you carries the wisdom of all your ancestors. That's powerful. Of all your ancestors. And all you have gained throughout your many lifetimes and your many incarnations. It's time to remember just how powerful you can be. Spirit is saying the moment you share your voice, you're going to unlock something that has been missing within you. Because Spirit is saying, remember that the most powerful sound in this planet is our voice. Spirit is saying, do not be fearful. The world needs your unique voice. Your ancestors are saying as well, the moment you speak up, you're making it easier for the next generation. A lot of ancestral stuff here. So maybe you work a lot with your ancestors. Especially this female's coming through. Okay. Also, they're bringing something else. Hold on. Spirit is saying it's going to take courage from you to find out the truth. But if you find that courage, you will see that there was nothing to be scared of. I'm hearing he's here to help you change. I don't know who's he. They're saying he's here to help you light up something you've been hiding from. This person is bringing in the truth. It's so interesting, you guys. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comment section. Yeah, they're saying they. For some of you, they. And it's making me think of this. We're here. So for some of you, it might be two people. It might be two ancestors, two guides, two literal people who are coming in. They're saying they're going to help you understand the depth of your magic and to not be afraid. Because you're going to want to run, see? It's time for you to exercise your feelings and your clairsentience. They're saying they want you to meet them so you can share their experiences with you and hear more of your story. There's a story that you need to bring out in writing, vlog, or do something. But there's something that you need to share. Stop hiding it away. Take time to discover what something's really about. Don't judge things at first glance. You're going to be able to see through conditioning and old thought patterns. By doing this, it will reveal to you a world that is more wonderful than you ever thought possible. All you need is courage to see the truth. So that is the message that I have for you guys. Wow. Okay, so I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely full moon. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.